Hello everyone, my name is Chin, and today we have won the trade, so it's 3 wins and 1 loss so far. Today's video is gonna be a little bit longer than usual because I'm going to explain to you the trade I made, the theory behind it, but without getting too much details. So I shorted this morning, UK time 5 a.m. and closed at around 2.5 hours later. So run about almost the top of the range, and then I close it run about there, 1.1126. I don't really care about the rest coming down because it's just not my style. So it was 0.08% of gain. Back to the theory behind my trading style. So just want to bring out the the trade I learned or I done in the past. Just want to explain a few points. Oops, bear with me. So when I was trading in the past, obviously you do some swings or anything like that. Imagine this is your trade, your setup. Sometimes it will just start really nicely. Midway or close to the end, it's just hit your stop loss straight away. Of course, you're gonna, if you're up so close to it, you're gonna bring your stop loss to break even. That's up to you. But this is what happened to me in the past quite a few times, quite a lot of times actually. And also, you might have a situation where it just stops you out and then go back to where you want it to be. And it is frustrating. And this is why I feel a little bit discouraged from it, the traditional swing trade. Point number two for a trade is, let me ask you, what are the conditions to win a trade? So you can see here, first you need to know where the entry price is, where's the entry point. That's the first point you need to know. Second point is where you're going to put your stop loss. Third point is where you're going to take your profit. Yeah, 3 steps and 3 variables. Let's assume you're not guessing. Maybe a little bit better than guessing. I'll give you 60% to where your entry point is. Also, stop loss, you know roughly where it should be, so you're not guessing. Let's say you're 60%, that will be the lowest point it will go. And you know where the take profit point is. And again, 60% of the chance, you know, it's going to at least hit that. When you multiply them together, the actual win percentage is barely 18%. If you see what I mean. Oh, the chance of this trade is going to go up is 60%. But to me, it's not. If the 3 points, each one of them is 60%, that equates to 18% only in order to win it. Then you have to have a win to loss ratio much greater than 3-1 if I ignore the first entry point being triggered. So if you hit the limit, 60% that it won't touch there, and 60% is going to go there, so it gives you roughly 30%, so 3-1. So you need quite a big win to loss ratio to just break it even. And to me, 18% is not really confident trade, isn't it? Even though if you know you're gonna take profit for this price, it will hit. It's 60%, but if you have the whole setup ready, it's only 18%. It doesn't really bring any confidence to me at all. And another point is, let's see this as an example. You bring the volume profile out. Okay, this is the resistance, that's another resistance, and that's another resistance. Okay, to this point, can you tell me, is it going to bounce up or is it going to bounce back? Right? I don't know, I can't tell. Pin bar, use the pin bar method for 4 hours, 2 hours. You analyze it. Maybe going up, maybe going down. It's just, to me, I'm not sure if I want to put my money down right now. Right now, I probably will say it's going to go down. I don't know. I haven't back tested the pin bar method, but like I said, I don't really know. I don't have confidence for this kind of trade. So what brings me to another method is this. If I can earn a little profit per day while it is very repetitive with a very high win rate, then I'm all up for it. Right? It will give me a lot more confidence. Okay? So instead of predicting 20 to 30 candles, like in this example, so between the two resistance, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, don't know how many candles in between. You need to know all this across 2 days. 2 days. Are you confident that it's going to get where you want it to be? Answer is, some of you will say yes, some of you will maybe hesitating already. But this method I'm using, you only need 2 candles, get you 5 pips. Oh, it's only very little. But little gain every day, it adds up. If you have, let's say, oh, today I made 50 pips. Congratulations, you made it. Or 100 pips. Well, you only 5 pips, I'm 100. Well, big win, which means big loss. Okay? To guess, let's say guess 2 candles, I think it's a lot easier than guessing 30 candles. And the method I'm using is very predictable, and it happens almost every day. Almost every day. 90% of the time. So if you start today with $1,000, £1,000, 1,000 euros, take into account your 10% loss. In 2 years, it's going to be 7,000. Do the maths. It's not too shabby, isn't it? And that particular session I was trading with roughly gives you 0.1% to 0.2% range per day. And a typical day, it looks something like this. And this hashed part is what I trade. Okay? This is what I trade. That will give you 0.05%, 0.07% every day, 90% of the time. So what does it look like for those 10%? It just look like this. I've seen it, of course, 10% of the time. It just go high to low and then just exit and say bye-bye to it. So you do, of course, need a stop loss for it. So this is the theory behind it. This session is very predictable. This here will get 1% for me. And this is how I trade. I hope that makes a little bit sense for you. And if you want me to explain more, please leave me a comment. So that's it for today. Thank you very much.